Good morning. The reason why I talk about stories and spirituality and combining the two together, because every single one of us, we have hundreds, if not thousands, if more, stories, invisible stories that we tell ourselves. Stories where we are the winners. Stories where we tell ourselves that we are the losers. Stories where other people are at fault and we are vindicated. These stories are incredibly powerful. A book I would recommend reading is The Whole Brain Child to showcase just how powerful these stories can be, but also how to unwind some of these stories, how to retell the stories in a safe, isolated context to diffuse and to unravel the effects of those stories. Because here's the thing, we, you, me, we're all very powerful creators, spiritual beings, truly at our highest, truest forms. And the stories we create for ourselves, these are personas and roles that we take on to live out, to play out the action, to play out the scene. And we will always get to our destination. We will always get to the climax of the scene. Sometimes those climaxes are fighting and anger and dissolution of a relationship, pain. Whatever the case may be, these stories have a controlling effect upon our lives. And the question that we have to ask ourselves, and I would invite you for self-inquiry here, do we want to pass on these stories to our children? And for me, the answer was no. I could not pass on these stories. I could not pass on these stories to my child. So, to avoid passing on these stories to your children, what do you have to do? You have to stop them. You have to see them, and you have to let them go. That's it. I don't care how you do it. I don't care how many you do, how fast or how slow you do, but be aware of the stories you tell your kids by your actions. What do you do when you get upset? What do you do when there's a fight between you and your spouse, your significant other? Are you fighting in front of your kids? This was a mistake I have made many times. And each time I do that, I tell my child, this is how we handle disagreements. This is how we handle arguments. This is a story that I want you to know, and this is a story I want you to learn. Because my child is watching and listening. My child is watching and listening at everything I lead and set an example from. How are you leading? What example are you setting? What stories are you telling? Because you're setting precedents, whether you believe it or not. Will it be any surprise that your child will have relationship issues if you're having relationship issues? Like, I don't believe everything in the Bible, but man, in the beginning is like, there's one thing that says, the sins of the father will be visited upon their kids for generations. I think it's like 4 generations. This is how it happens. We pass down the stories. Maybe we need to stop that now if we're going to see a change in our world. That's it. Take care.